All right, here we go. Gotta pick up a trail over here somewhere, which I think is right there. But we're up in the camp area, the cart-in camp area. You can rent carts, and back in there's a campsite. Help stop aquatic hitchhikers. Okay, we're not going to do that. This is canoe access. There's a trail we're going to pick up down here. Runs along the lake here. You can see there's campsites all through here. Once we get up on the top, you should be able to see down into them, but I want to walk along the lakeside here. The wind did pick up. I took a break for a short time and charged the batteries and had something to eat and drink and all. So we're going for round 2. Take a walk down here and see what the lake looks like. Special fishing regulations: largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, and northern pike. Catch and release only. Yeah, see, I knew there was fishing restrictions here in this park. Black and white crappies, 5 in possession. Sunfish, 5 in possession. That's not too bad of regulations, really, because there's other lakes that are way worse than that. You can't keep anything. Or there's a slot limit. Anything within a certain amount of inches and within so many inches, and yeah, you got to pay attention here. Kind of beats the old days when flip a rock, find a worm, put it on a hook, go fishing. Kind of miss those days. Everything is so regulated. I mean, for the most part, yeah, it's a good thing. You don't want to overfish a lake and not have anything left. So I get it for the most part, but boy, there have been a lot of petitions thrown out there about the slot limits on certain lakes. But we're not going to get into that because that's politics. And that's not my thing. It's warmed up considerably. It's in the 50s now. First started out this morning, well, late morning, afternoon, it was still in the 40s. Way more comfortable now. I'm down to one sweatshirt, no gloves, baseball cap. That's Annie Stark Lake. It's not even the biggest one in the pond. In the pond, yeah, in the park. Well, I can't really say that because this one is actually in the park. The lake up there, which for the life of me right now I cannot remember, the whole thing's not in the park, but it's bigger than this. Lake Emma, that's the one that's up there, I believe. And we're in really no hurry. This will be the last loop of the day. This is all campgrounds right here. I know it doesn't look it, but it is. There's 4 cabins in here that you can rent. They're down along the bottom side. You can't see any of them right now. But we will actually come back that way, I believe. But this is a trail that goes right to the lake for canoe. But it's kind of a neat little area down there. I've actually been down there a few times. But I remember one time there used to be a rope swing here, but that's gone now. I think people were camping here and actually climbed the tree and put it there, but yeah, it's no longer here. But kind of a area for people that camp here to go hang out, because you can see where, let me get over here a little bit, you can see where it's kind of like a shelf right here. You can walk along that and you can fish out through there. Neat little shelf to walk on. But we're gonna stay on trail because I know the ticks are gonna be moving here pretty quick. We could go that way, but I want to go this way. I want to stay along the lake and take this trail. This is the Annie Battle Lake. Couldn't ask for a better day for lighting. I mean, sunshine is nice, but it makes so many shadows. It's really hard to get a good contrast when you're filming or even taking pictures. Yeah, several people are making trails down through there now. That's pretty good. That's a nice little place to hang out. You can wade out in the water. But if you have a canoe, it's actually cheaper by a few dollars. I think around $7. $27, I think, if I remember right, to rent a cart from the area up there, to rent a cart and to come in with your stuff and do a cart in camping. I think it's $27, but if you canoe in, I don't know how you canoe in, because whatever, but if you do, it's $20. So there's that. But these are lakes, so there's really nowhere to canoe in from, so I don't get that. Looks like somebody's out there fishing. That's kind of cool. Catching early crappies. wonder how much my voice carried out there. Here's one of the campsites. They're all really nice campsites. They're spread out enough where you can pretty much have your own area kind of deal. Is picking up a little. Hopefully the microphone's not going too crazy. Whoops, stumble a little bit there. Are they biting? Not really, huh? That's too bad. We could walk all the way around this lake. I'm not sure I want to do that, but we'll see. I kind of want to go up on Snow Sled Hill. What I call Snow Sled Hill. Well, what a lot of people call Snow Sled Hill. You can come here in the wintertime and climb up it and ride sleds down. It's way over. You can't even see it. We got to go all the way around this to get to it. Not a lot of people come down and use this trail. There's another trail just on the other side of these bushes, really. Just on the other side of these right here that also, well, actually, I think this one bumps into it. It does. I know it does. Right here, right where that sign is. Are those rocks? Yeah. heading to my favorite bridge. Well, it's the only bridge in here. Well, no, it's not. There's 2 bridges in here, but... Alrighty. We should be somewhere in this area. Oh no, wait, what am I saying? We're over here. You see the other side of the lake, you dick. Yeah, we're right here. And we're about to go over here. Here's where we're going. And that lookout, but people snow sled down this. But that's where we're heading. In a roundabout way. This hiking club, that goes all the way around the lake. All the way around and comes back. It's one big loop around. We'll be down there in a second. Well, not a second. In a little bit. Get down there out of this wind. We have 3 different turns here. Well, 2 turns and a straightaway. And I believe if we go down and cross the bridge, we can come right back up down that way somewhere. Let's make sure of that. Oh, they ripped it all apart. You can't see it. I don't know why they did that. Huh, that's too bad. Yeah. Let's go down there. Oh, they brought a picnic table down here. That wasn't down here over the winter. Well, that got us out of the wind. No fish running through there yet. It's pretty nice. There's another campsite right up on top of that. I've actually camped there before. 3 days. water's a little high. Not too bad. I don't usually go this way because it bumps into the mountain bike trail. And then it heads all the way around the lake. But maybe, if we're lucky, we can still get across the other way. I haven't been down here in so long, I don't know if they've changed the layout of the trails. It's been years since I've been on this trail. Many years. Most of these state parks that I come to, I come in the summer just to fish. I spend all my time with the fishing pole in my hand, so I don't do a lot of hiking. And then once it gets too hot to be near the lakes, I just give up on fishing too. I can only take the heat for so long. Might not be so bad this year because I'm not as heavy, but when I was a heavy boy, yeah, I didn't like that heat much at all. Well, we got some deer prints on this trail. Looks like somebody dragged a walk-in cart down here. Might be somebody camping down in here a ways. Maybe. Noisy crow. Take a gander out here for a while I adjust my straps and stuff. Maybe it won't bounce around so much. Thought I heard car noises. Okay, carry on. Got a little, excuse the noise. There we go. Something stuck to the microphone. Well, there is no trail that goes up over the other side of the lake. I didn't think there was, but because you got to cross the river again in order to do it. It's not quite hot enough in the summer for me to be trudging through a river. You can see it's right through there. A little swampy. this ties into the mountain bike trail just before you get to the yurts. You can rent those. If there's nobody renting them now, we'll take a walk in there if we go that far. One is called the Eagle, and the other one is called the Osprey. And I only know that because I just read the map a little while ago. Should have changed out of my big heavy boots while I was waiting for things to dry. Charge. Neat little sitting area. Give her a look out. Stepped in the hole just as I said that. Be a cool place to come hang out and fish. Very cool. You got some beachfront to hang out on. Wow. It's cooler down here than I thought. No animal footprints. There's a few. Look like coyote. That would make sense. Getting birds and frogs and whatever all else. Alright, let's get back up on the trail. Keep on going. Neat little lookout. Somebody needs to level that seat a little bit. I feel like you're falling forward. Oh, radio. Just keep right on going. It is really, really crazy how much this has changed over the years. I remember coming here so long ago that it was still almost, how do I want to say it? There's still a lot of history here. There were still buildings on this property right around where we are right now of the old days. was still evidence of that. I'm stumbling around now, but just so different. Oops. I'm reorganizing a little bit. Here, let me turn around so you can see the lake. That'll be a much better picture. Oh, drop my glasses. So. Okay, there. I have a water bottle in my hoodie pocket, so you probably hear it sloshing around now and then. I didn't really feel like wearing my backpack. It's just a little too warm for that. I don't really have anything in it. First aid kit, a few other things, a few snacks, extra sunglasses. Basically day hike stuff. These openings are pretty neat. Oh, jeez. People are a little quicker than I am, sneaking up on me.
No, we were just commenting. We thought the pace you were going looked really nice.
Oh, well, it's actually warming up, so I'm slowing down a little now.
Okay. Are you recording something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all right. You don't have to be quiet because I'm recording.
Okay.
Well, I put the trails on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's interesting. Every time I bump into people, it's people closer to my age. I didn't want to say older people because now I'm one of those older people. I don't know. But, you know, you just don't see any of the youth out here doing this anymore. I don't know. I guess I can't blame them. Look at what they got to deal with. You want to see Glendalough? Go on YouTube. Type in any of the trails. Guarantee it, you'll find somebody did it. You don't even have to leave your house anymore. where all the buildings were that were here. I mean, every time I see a clearing like this, it makes me think this is where the building was, but I don't know. I wish they didn't tear them completely down. I understand why they did, because of safety, and people were actually getting hurt because they were abandoned for that long, where they weren't even safe anymore. But I remember coming here so long ago that I actually went in the buildings. I don't know if it was even allowed at that point, but you can just turn the doorknob and walk right in, so I did. There were some pretty neat buildings. It was like a homestead. I know there's point of interest signs up here that actually show the building, pictures of it. And that may actually be where the building was located. Like I said, it's been so many years that, hell, I thought the last two clearings was where the building was, so, you know. Nice and calm down here. Well, this sign got bit in half. I don't know what the deal is here, but it's plastic. Okay, so let's, let's go this way. I think this actually goes to the bottom of where the yurts were, maybe? Maybe not. Just a little rest area. Neat. Okay. This is what the whole trail used to look like years ago. This right here. I'm thinking This is where the buildings were. Why do I keep saying that? I guess I should just forget about it. I didn't want to say anything until I got a ways out, but that guy sitting on the bench lost his girlfriend. I didn't see her anywhere, unless she was standing down next to the lake and I missed it. It was the same person, I believe. I don't know. Oh, that's why. Because she kept walking, and now she's coming back. That's why. Geez, you're so fast, you're coming back already.
My husband's pausing. So you said you put these on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is it just sort of a narrated tour? Or?
Well, yeah, kind of. I've been in this park so many times that I kind of know a little bit about it, but
Yeah.
look up Ramblin' Vagabonder.
Oh,
That's who I am.
I love that.
Yeah.
Ramblin'
Vagabonder.
Vagabonder.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And you'll see a lot of the parks in Minnesota.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah. I was just at Maplewood the other day.
Yeah.
I do this one a lot. I do Glendalough. This is Glendalough. Maplewood, and what's the other one I was just at? Yeah.
Like Carlos? Or?
Carlos.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just did that one. Well, that was the latest one I did. Between those three, I do as many as I can, and then I'll start heading north a little bit and go up there and do some more up there. I've been as far as Itasca already this year.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but none of them are really open.
Right.
So you can only go so far.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to hike the good trails, you got to hike to them first
Yes.
and then go up.
Right.
But yeah, as soon as they open Itasca, the main loop you can drive, that's pretty much it. Everything will be open then.
Yeah.
And then you can hike anything. But
Right.
right now,
last
you know,
week,
you've just got to wing it, you know.
Right.
I was just talking about how there used to be old buildings here.
Yeah.
I keep saying, oh, this is declaring where they were. This is declaring where they were. And I know, okay, I don't know where they were. Forget it.
I'm not quite sure either. I'm on the board actually.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. But,
Okay.
But yeah, there was like a little over at that.
Okay, so it
landing
was there.
There
Okay.
was something over there, and then
Yeah.
over where the lodge is in the main part of the park, there were a lot more buildings over there.
Right.
too.
I remember years ago, like 20 years ago, I used to hike in here, and you
Yeah.
could actually walk around the buildings. And
Yeah.
I was just saying, I snuck in, probably shouldn't have, but you know, I was inside. I think they took them down, obviously, for safety reasons.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
assuming.
some of them were kind of falling.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because you know, you don't want people getting hurt and all, but yeah, there were some pretty neat buildings.
Yeah.
Overlooking it. Was like the guy's name, was it?
Well, there were the Cowles.
Cowles.
Owned it. Yeah, they're part of the Minneapolis Star Tribune.
Okay, you're
The
right.
Valentines. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they had it for quite a while. Then it went into Nature Conservancy for just a little while, and then it became a state park. So.
Okay. Good. A little more history.
Yeah.
Good. Well,
All right.
enjoy your day.
Hey, you too.
You too. Ha! I knew I was right. I knew there was buildings in here somewhere. Good to meet people along the way. Very calm, very mild, a little bit humid though. If I was running or jogging, I'd be sweating pretty good. I was going to say, I hear a vehicle. Why is he on the mountain bike trail? Interesting. Maybe there's a bunch of trees down. Okay, this is the mountain bike trail. I'm not sure what the rolls of wire are for. Oh, never mind. From a distance, they look really thin. It was for people to lock their bikes up so they can hike or something, maybe. Yeah, that sunshine's coming out now. We are right here. We can either take the mountain bike trail, which barely shows up now because it's been in the sun for so long. But there's no way to get back across that river right here. So we either go back this way. I wanted to go here, but now that we're way the heck over here, we may as well just keep going around, stay in the shade because now the sun's coming out. And over here would probably be a lot more windy. So let's go ahead and we'll have a leisurely walk around the mountain bike trail. Why the hell not? Yeah, I think it even said, well, for some reason they're not showing it to be a mountain bike trail, but it's also the hiking club trail. It'll be a bit of a long hike because now we got to go all the way around the lake and back to the campground to get to the van. So it's going to be a scoot. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit through here. This road here that I just seen that work truck drive up, if you go to the end of this, it comes out on the main road to the park. You can park there and hike that road up to here, but it's right on the edge of private property, and if you don't do it right, you're just going to create a hassle. You're better off just coming into the park. I'm sure my footprints are really loud right now on this pavement. Here we go. This is the building I was talking about. This building right here. I've been in it. And this building right here. These are the two buildings that were back there that we were talking about. Me and that woman. Or the woman and I. Neat. A little history. Well, there you go. Oop. You guys don't want to watch the road. I'm sure of that. I've done that before. Did exactly that. Put it down so I could record a sign, and then walked off for 2 hours and recorded the ground. I laugh now. I want to go up just a little more. There we go. Okay. This is where the yurts are. And I don't think they're being rented right now, but we'll see. One is called the Eagle, and the other one is called the Osprey. Both occupied, so we're not going to go any further. But kind of cool, huh? I'll go over here a little bit, get an angle of the other. This fence right here, this is a browse control fence. They put them up in several places throughout the park to watch the amount of browse that the deer eat. So that's fenced off so they can't get in there to, or unless it's a garden. It could be a garden for the yurts too, but I don't think so. Yeah, these are browse offs. They close those off so the deer can't get in there and eat the browse. Or whatever those trees are. But there's several of them throughout the park. And you can see throughout the summer that everything is eaten all around them. So that's how the fish and game learn and control the amount of deer that you can harvest in Minnesota. You can't hunt here, but you can hunt areas around it. So it still kind of controls the population here. Kinda. Deer aren't stupid. If they know they can come here and be safe, they will. But during the rut, all rules change. They'll run many miles to find that doe. Well, the last time we were on this trail, there was probably a foot of snow under our feet. So we are really gonna go. It's been an hour. I just looked at the recording time, and we got at least that to get back. So we're gonna step it up a little. Easy walking. Might as well just go. Well, I wonder if I'll pick up a subscriber. I'm not the kind of YouTuber that pays attention to his numbers. Truthfully, I don't know how many people watch my videos. I don't know how many people are subscribers. I just do what I do and post them. I started out doing this for my own personal records. Make recordings of places I've been, especially for hunting reasons. It all started out doing little clips. If I seen a decent area, with a lot of sign or whatever, I would go ahead and walk around and make a clip. Just so I could remember. And then I would tag it on X Hunt with the file for that clip and a couple pictures or whatever. Here comes a person. And then I would have my information for the year for hunting.
Nice day for a walk.
It sure is. Seen any wildlife?
None.
Me either. Again, all I see is people my age. Interesting. back to making my videos. I don't even keep them. Once I post them on YouTube and post my clips on Facebook or whatever, I don't even keep them in any memory, on a card, on my phone, nothing. Once they're posted, they're gone. I don't keep them at all. I've never been one of those kind of guys or people that walks around showing everybody the pictures on their phone. Yeah, I don't do that. People don't have the attention span anymore. Even my friends, I try to tell them the things that I was doing, and suddenly the subject changed to them. So I really don't bother talking about what I do with anybody. People say, "So, how was your weekend?" I say, "Oh, it was great." And that's as far as it goes. Unless they specifically ask, because a few people know what I do. Unless they specifically ask if I hit any trails or if I went anywhere, then I'll give them some details, but otherwise, nope. I learned that if people don't show interest in what you do, just don't talk about it. The people that know you, and if they don't ask, don't tell. They know what you do. Well, we're coming up on the opening already, so we moved along pretty quick there. I didn't expect to come up on this already. The look on that woman's face when I said that I used to sneak in those buildings. It was like my mother waiting to lecture me. It was interesting. There used to be a gate right here. You can see that little area right there. It's as far as you could go. You could actually drive your car right to here and park, and then you had to hike the rest of the way. There used to be a gate right here. You could go no further, and it wasn't any wider than maybe 2 deer trails. That's as wide as it was. Well, at the beginning when I said this is what the trail used to look like the 4-wheeler trail way down the end, when I said, yeah, that's what it was all through here. They cut all this and widened it for the mountain bike trail, or for the bike trail, period. I keep saying mountain bike, but it's the bike trail. Yeah, I used to come down here and park and just sit in my car with the windshield facing this way and wait in the evenings and just watch the deer come out into this field. And when it got dark, I used to just drive out without spooking them. I used to do that a lot. Years and years ago, this was completely different. Nothing but a dirt path right here. 2 tire marks per vehicle, that was it. I used to see deer all the time, turkeys all the time. Squirrels were yapping all the time. It's changed quite a bit. Nothing out there. That's private. That whole side, pretty much this whole side of the road is private. So, no, you cannot go there. Let's see what this says. Bald eagles. Well, maybe there's a nest back there, or was at one point. Looks like there's something way back there, but I don't have my binoculars and my eyesight's not that good. Yep, they put the sign there for some reason. As soon as we round this corner, we'll be alongside the lake more. And you get a better view of how far along we actually are. I hope that water jug in my pocket's not annoying anybody. I hold it now and then to keep it quiet, but I gotta keep my hands out of my pocket too. I'm stopping and turning here because one of the biggest bucks I've ever seen in my life was coming right along come out of that corner back there. That corner of the woods right there. He'd come out of there and walk right down and walk right along here. And I was walking down this years ago before it was pavement. I was walking and I watched him come out of that corner and walk right down through here and then keep going. And by the time I got down here, he was gone. Where he went from there, I have no idea. But biggest buck I ever seen in my life, right there on the corner. When I say big, I don't mean rack-wise, although it was a huge rack. I'm talking body-wise. It looked like a cow or an elk. Just giant. I believe this is canoe access. It's still worn out pretty good, so I'm thinking that's what it is. Might be a little campsite too, but there's also some history back in here where they used to do some things, but yeah, I think I was right. I think this is there's more people walking. I think this is a canoe launch, yeah. Yep. Oh, you can hear that wind whipping across there now. Give you a visual of how far along we are here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you can see it blew all these weeds right up against the shoreline here. We're not far now. All we gotta do is just get around that part of the lake and then get over to, you can kind of see where it thins out over there. That's the campground. That's where we need to be. All over there is that Oak Ridge where we started. So we're pretty much halfway across the lake. So let's continue. doggy. I kind of wished I bumped into him. I like dogs. And dogs like me. Well, this is a pretty big sign. We better check this out. Oh, okay. This is where they had their underground. Why did I not see it while I was over there? How they cooked. Like a little underground oven kind of deal. Is it even here still? I thought it was here. Maybe they just took it out and just made a rest area out of it. But yeah, it used to be like a stone wall type thing, just above the ground height. That represented that, but simple pile of cracked rocks. Da 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 da. Neat. Alright, let's continue on. Let's pick that pace up a little bit more too, I guess. This is going to be one of the longest videos I've done. I try not to edit my videos to the point of cutting them up so you don't see the full length of the trail. Yeah, today is pretty much going to be a full length movie. I've been in here for hours. Well, not been in here all day, but I've been filming for hours. This is interesting. They spend more money and time on this road than they do the roads that we drive on. And this is for bicycles. That's funny. It's cool how that tree hangs right over the trail like that. Well, we're getting the exercise today, that's for sure. Which is kind of good because I've been eating some greasy, nasty stuff lately. I love my chicken. Now I'm hungry. What the hell did you have to go and bring up chicken for? Hiking pole twanging every time I hit the ground with it. Sounds like something's rattling loose. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, carry on. Now we'll be outside the lake for a little bit. Still got a ways to go. Peaceful sound of waves slapping the shoreline. That windy, but it's moving the lake quite a bit. At one time there used to be an observation deck right off of this. I don't know whatever happened to it. There used to be an eagle nest back there too. Unless a bunch of trees fell on it and demolished it or something, I don't know, but it's gone. Evidence of it even being there anymore. You know, you'd think you'd see a little bit of the path or something that was there when you were able to hike out there or walk out there, but nothing. Very strange. Strange days indeed. This corner will be up out of the wind a little bit more, and we can tuck into these woods right here. There's trails that go along the lake still, and that is the way we're going. We want to go as short a path as possible now. Yeah, that's strange. The little lookout thing is gone. I don't know. Seems like things change here all the time. trail ahead. It's warning the mountain biker, or warning the bikers. Well, if you're a dedicated follower, this is where we started this morning. We went that way and walked all the way around over to Ice Ridge over there and came back up to the parking lot. And then we drove over to the other side and came around the lake. But we're going to go this way now just because it's shorter and we've got to go. We're going to run out of battery juice and we're going to run out of energy juice. We still got probably a mile and a half yet to go, I'm guessing. So, yeah, we're gonna move it. We get to see this trail on the way back now. This morning when I was talking about it, or this afternoon earlier, it wasn't this morning, it feels like it, but because I've been here a while, I was saying how this is usually the really good spot to see deer because it's so opened up like this, and you can see through the woods quite a bit, but we didn't see any then, and we're not seeing any now. And there's not really that many people in here. We've seen pretty much all the people that are in here. Because of where I parked, there's going to be a section of this trail that I've never hiked before. But we've got to get around the other side of the lake first before that happens. Why are there no deer? I just can't believe it. The weather is perfect for them to be up and moving around. Maybe they do just hang back and wait until later in the evening and then come out, but things have definitely changed in here. That's the second person I've told my YouTube name, and they both had a big old smile and, that's a great name. Ramblin' Vagabonder. The reason why it's rememberable is because it's almost hard to say. You gotta think a bit to say it. And that's what makes it memorable. We're moving. Going along pretty good. I can see the building. That means we're at the information center and almost to where you can rent canoes. It's not much of a jaunt from there. A little bit of road walking. Not too much. Alright, let's stop for a second here. Catch a breath. Take a look at the lake. Clearing up. It's going to be a nice ride home. Although I'm not really looking forward to going home. You get out here on a day like today, home just doesn't even sound good. But I am hungry. And I got a whole bunch of halibut that I want to fry up. Fish protein would be good after all this. I could have walked along the beach, but Is that a puppy dog? I see puppy dogs. I'm making them sit. Hi, puppy dog. You look happy.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hey, nice day for a walk, huh?
It is. It's gorgeous.
Oh, you're taking pictures too, aren't you?
Well,
Video?
YouTube videos. Oh, I gotta say hi. Will he be nice? Will you gonna be nice? You gonna be a nice doggy?
No.
You gonna be nice? Come on. You be nice.